Hi guys, it's me again. I'm back. Time for one more for this week. This one is called Leighter, L-E-I-G-H-T-E-R. It's an 8-shaped base pattern, figure 8. So we're going to do a figure 8. And then do another one laying alongside it, like this. And then another one up here, another one there. So they're touching every other one, kind of like footsteps, little 8-shaped footsteps, one touching the other. And then connecting here to this one, a straight line. So this is a good ribbon or border tangle with these 8s and then the straight line. That's the final product right there. Sorry about the glare. Oh, that's better. Okay. So here is a sample. Why is it so not clear? I don't know. Am I all the way in the thing? Oh, I'm not. Okay, I didn't have the high resolution one. Sorry, that's why it was kind of fuzzy. I wondered why it didn't look right. Okay, so let's try again. The 8, then the lying alongside, and then in every other one like footsteps, and then a straight line in between in order to make that. There we go. Now you can see that better. Now you can see, here it is there. See this sort of, there's the 8 right there, right there. And then instead of a straight line connecting the two, she did a crescent. Okay. This one is it there? It's hard to see. It's here, but it's hard to see. This is the 8 right there. And here's the 8 right here. See it? But because she did all the embellishments on one side, it makes it harder to find. And then this one, I like this one. It's just really simple. And then instead of a straight line there, she's put the dots in between the 8s. Okay, and then here's a one where it's got the 8s, it's got the straight line, and then in between, she's got this shape there. Looks like it's a super versatile pattern, and we can just do all sorts of things with it. I'm going to turn on my light. Watch your eyes. Okay, good to go. I'm going to put a border. I am going to put a string, but I'm not going to use the weekly string because I don't think it really lends itself. But I'm going to make a couple of spaces, maybe here and maybe here like that. And then I'm going to maybe do one pattern in this section and maybe a string here and maybe fill in here or here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I really like this one with just the 8s. I don't know, I really like it. Okay. Okay. Now I find the figure 8 sometimes can be difficult for me to draw. So you would think that that would be an easy thing to draw, but because you know, we're used to doing it as just the number 8, and you end up with these funky tails and a strange shape. So as a shape, I actually find it easier for me to draw it from the middle rather than from either the top or the bottom. Okay, so then next to this, I want to go here. Like that. think that's what I want. Not 100% sure that's what I want, but I think that's what I want. And then I'm going to fill these in. I like that thing with the ribbon. See if I can't. That's a challenge. At least it is for me. Okay. Here, come up. I gotta make sure I touch both sides. Like that. I like that. Woo. Okay. As it's turning, it's becoming a little bit more of a different shape. I'm just going to continue. Notice my 8s are not all the same shape. And that's okay. Kind of morphing as I go. Am I done? I like that. I think I'm done with that particular portion of it. And then I think I just want one going this way. That in a different big way. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm good with that. Okay, I want to erase this guideline here and this one here. But I'm going to leave pencil here for my border. Have it just a smudgy border. Okay, that looks good. That's basically what you're looking for, is that shape, and then you can embellish however you feel led. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I think on this one I'm going to go ahead and do the dots as my straight line between my 8s because I really kind of like that look that she did on her sample. And then it had like this, right? Yep. Just another one inside like an aura, and then a little bit of sparkle like that. Let me just zoom in on you. Just like an aura like that. And just leave a little white space that makes a sparkle. Just like that. Dots, dots, like that. Don't know why this particular variation of the pattern spoke to me, but it did. You need to listen to yourself when you're doing your drawings, and you know, if something speaks to you, go for it. And sometimes something will speak to you that's completely different from what anybody else does, and that's great too. You know, you don't have to do it exactly the same as somebody else. That's the beauty and the joy of this particular art form, is that the patterns are there for you to be a guideline as to how to draw a repetitive pattern. It does not mean you have to draw it exactly the same as everybody else. It's just a guideline. I like it. Kind of simple. I feel like I'm not talking much today, but I'm in the Zen zone here. Sometimes, I mean, that's what it's really what you're aiming for, but sometimes it's hard to remember that you guys are there looking over my shoulder, so to speak.
How was your guys' week? We had an interesting weekend. We had spent a lot of time with, I had a friend who had knee surgery, and his wife needed a lot of help getting the house ready for him to come home. Yeah, he's going to be incapacitated for quite some time. And we need to move some things around so he'd be able to move around the house with the walker, and just a bunch of stuff. The car broke down, so they've had some stuff happening this week. It's been a tough week on them. So my husband spent a lot of this weekend with them. In order to help her get the house as ready as she could for his return home. He's in a lot of pain, poor guy. So hopefully we can get the pain management under control. Doesn't like taking pain pills, but he knows he's got to do it in order to get the pain management under control. But he doesn't want to be reliant upon pain medications. So, and he has a high tolerance for pain. Let me see. I think I like this idea of having this loop. Instead of a straight line between the 8s. Something like that. Does that look similar? They were looking like insects to me. So that's what they ended up being. There we go. I'm
happy with that. I've got a little bit of a smudge happening here that I'm not happy with. Got a little carried away with my blending there. Okay, I'm good with this. I think I'm done. So this was called Leighter. Question is how do I want it to live? Let me zoom out a little bit so I can, whoops, too far. So I can kind of decide how it's living. Yeah, something like that. It's living like that. I like the swoopy composition that direction. Okay, you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get any more drawing done today or not. We'll see what happens. Got a lot to do. It's going to be a busy week. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.